back in Mark Canzonetta's home away from home.
We are.
I like to call your actual home your home away from home
It
these
is
days.
because it is the Bistro 1907 test kitchen.
It sure is. This is where it all starts. And you, I have to say, you started a long time ago. Your
We
history,
did.
our history.
Yeah, it goes back 10 years,
we
at
go
least.
Way back.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
It
for
does.
sure. Your love of cooking.
It's deep within my soul. It started with Julia Child, and here we are today.
No kidding.
Yeah.
You learned so much from
I
just
did.
That one show.
That one episode when I was 11 years old.
Go figure. All right.
Let's go cook one of Julia's favorite fish.
Really?
Yeah, she loves salmon.
This is it.
This is it.
This is the dish that you are excited to make.
Well, you know, Julia loves salmon. You know, who doesn't love salmon as a chef, as a consumer? You know, we're going to do some great Scottish salmon. The waters around Scotland are so unbelievable. So we're going to take the Scottish salmons. We're just going to season it with a little sea salt. And then I made this great chili lime dust. So this is going to be one of the main features at Bistro 1907. We're going to take that Scottish salmon. We're going to put in this cast iron skillet. And
Again with the cast iron skillet.
You know, cast iron skillet, you know what?
Right?
It's like, you know, my grandma cooked in this pan. My great-grandmother cooked in this pan. Why wouldn't I want to do that? So we're going to cook the Scottish salmon. I mean, look at the color of that. It's almost translucent. That shows you how fresh it is. Because when you get seafood, it shouldn't smell whatsoever. It should smell like the ocean. It shouldn't smell like anything else. So we're going to start skin side down because we want to cook it skin side down. And then we're going to flip it over. Once we have a little bit of a crust, flip it over. You see that great sear on it? And we scored the back of the salmon so that it doesn't curl up when it cooks.
Oh.
Exactly, exactly. So we're gonna take that, we're gonna get a little crust on it right now on the other side because this pan is so hot. We almost blacken that. We're gonna take some bourbon barbecue sauce and we're gonna baste that salmon with bourbon barbecue sauce. And this is gonna go into the whole southern thing. We're gonna baste it. We're gonna take it out of the pan. We're gonna throw it in here, and then we're gonna throw it in the oven to finish cooking. Because we just wanna serve that medium. Throw it in the oven.
Okay.
And now we're gonna start the hash for it. The hash is the most unbelievable part because a southern hash is just gonna be great. We're gonna take some smoky bacon that has a little bit of maple in it. And see those big chunks because it's such a rustic dish. And we're gonna let that get a little caramelization because we wanna, you know, bacon, you want to have that caramelization of the fat, of the natural sugars in it. We're gonna take some white onion, throw some white onion in there, a pinch of sea salt, just like that, and a little bit of black pepper. So we're gonna take those onions with that bacon and we're gonna enrich it a little bit more. What is best about Southern cooking? Bacon fat. We're gonna add a little bacon fat to that. Now we're gonna add some kale, some beautiful dinosaur kale. We're just gonna let, and that means that pan's happy. Everything going on in there, we're just making that dish happy. And this is just really quick. It's a quick saute. We just want to brighten up the color of that kale, crisp up that bacon, caramelize those onions a little bit to bring out their natural sugars. Okay, and now what we're gonna do, we're gonna add those oven roasted sweet potatoes. And what is so amazing about this dish? Sweet potatoes, salmon, bacon fat, kale, onions. I mean, just unbelievable dish. Look at the colors, look at the flavors we developed. And now we're ready to plate.
The plating process begins.
Yeah,
Mark.
this is where, you know, food is visual.
It sure is.
You eat with your eyes.
Yeah.
And it's so just unbelievable to see a great plate of food visually, whether it's colors and textures or whatever it is. You know, as chef long ago, Chef John Shoup taught me to say colors, textures, everything on a plate makes it so eye-attracting. So we're gonna take this beautiful sweet potato, kale, and bacon hash, enriched with what? Bacon fat.
Right?
Bacon fat. I mean, totally Southern. Look at that hash. Is that unbelievable? Not your typical hash that you imagine. We're gonna take that beautiful bourbon barbecue salmon and go right over the top. Look at that.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Go.
And now
You're
we're
growing
gonna.
up so well.
You know, I've traveled so much.
You have.
I've learned from all the people that I've been associated with.
And yet you come right back here to Youngstown and you share it with us.
You know what? Youngstown's a great place to live.
I agree. I couldn't
Great
agree
place to
more.
raise your family.
It's given us everything we have.
We're gonna take this fresh corn salsa. You know, in the middle of harvest time, we're gonna get that from Molnar Farms. We're gonna take this fresh corn and cilantro salsa over the top of that. Look at that, unbelievable flavors,
Get out
crunches,
of
texture.
town, man. I don't even know what to say.
We're gonna kick it up with a little spice.
Of course
We're gonna
you will.
take jalapenos little baby brother, the Fresno chili from California, put it on top.
Little baby brother.
And then we're
Oh,
gonna
hi, little
fresh
baby
chives.
brother.
And boom, look at that.
Mark,
Bourbon,
you have done
brown
it again.
sugar,
All right.
salmon, sweet potato cash.
My favorite part, my case, don't worry, he'll be able to do one of these
Yes, he
segments
will.
one of these days.
He's gonna be jealous.
I know. Well, he's always a little bit jealous because I get to do a lot of the eating.
I know.
'Cause, you
And
know.
a great rosé to go with that.
All right, well, I'm gonna take a bite.
I'm gonna take a bite as well. Because you know what, as a chef, it's kind of crazy. Salmon's not my favorite fish, but I love cooking it because it's so beautiful. The texture is amazing. It's so good for you.
The test kitchen, that's where you do it, man.
Wow.
This is so good.
Bacon and salmon.
Mark, thank you.
Is there anything better?
No, nothing.
Here, only at the test kitchen at Bistro 1907.
Or at Bistro 1907 by Mark Canzonetta, located in
Thanks,
downtown
Lauren.
Youngstown. You are a true gift. And
I don't know about that, but
dear friend.
we just have a genuine dream for the Valley. We want to provide the best food and service in downtown Youngstown that it's ever seen.
Well said. Well
Cheers.
said. Cheers.